A very good morning to all. Today we are going to start chapter 5, formulas and functions in MS Excel. So what is formula and function? When we do maths, we use formula, right? Similarly, when we make records in Excel, when we create database in Excel, we use formulas for better and easy calculations. Let's start. Let's have an introduction. So what is Excel? Excel is a spreadsheet program that is included in a Microsoft Office to help you to create huge amount of data, analyze huge amount of data, right? We have already done in Excel. We have rows and columns, and we can enter any list, any data, and then work on that data. Now what is formula? What is a formula? Formula is used to calculate, like Excel provides a formula to calculate and analyze numerical information. So formula is actually what? It is an equation that performs a calculation using values in the worksheet. Okay. Now there are some rules to be followed in the formula. The formula must begin with equals to operator. Second, formulas are not case sensitive. Case sensitive means if you write a1 plus b1, it's same as small a1 plus b1. I'm going to do it in Excel. Okay. Then we can use cell addresses with formula. Again, cell addresses, I'll give you a revision. What is cell address? A5 plus B5 minus C5, right? Where A5, B5 and C5 are cell addresses. Okay. Now let's talk about what is a let's go to Excel and let's do it, right? So this is our Excel sheet. So as you can see, I have already created a data with a roll number, name, English, Math, Science, Hindi, Computers, right? These are my just dummy data, right? I have created right now. So I'm going to do it. I want total of these, right? This is a result sheet. I want to create a total and percentage of A to 5 students, means A, B, C, D, E. These students I want a total and a percentage. How would I do? Using formula, right? This is my Excel sheet. Okay. Now, one way is you use calculator, but that is not good thing. You are doing it manually. So what we do is we are going to use a formula. To use a formula, we are going to press, as I have already told you, first rule is you have to use equal operator. So press equals, right? Once you press equals, what you need to do, you want to calculate what? 66 plus 88. So you can write down 66 plus 88 plus 67 plus 55 plus 98. Like once done, what you do? You will use calculator? No. Just press enter. Once you press enter, you get the result. Can you see? 374 is the total. I have not done anything. I just I started with equals to, then I wrote all numbers with addition and then press enter. I got a number, right? Now this is a way, this is a good way, right? I got it in a shorter way also, but it doesn't apply on all cells. All cells means, like suppose I have B, name B, B has some different marks from A. So what I need to do, I will not, if I do copy paste here, I will get 374. Wait, let me show you. If I will just copy paste this formula here, I will just get the same answer, which I should not get. So what I should get is, I should get according to the relative positions, right? I should get 76 plus 87 plus 66 plus 99 plus 88. So for that, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use cell addresses. Okay, what are cell addresses? Let me give you a quick revision. See, these are all cells. These square boxes are cells, right? And every cell has a cell address. How? With the row name and the column number. This cell has a cell address of C3 because it lies in column C and row 3. Similarly, this E5, right? This G3. So this way cell addresses works. Now I am going to change my formula. Again I will press equals. Instead of writing 66, I will select this. Once I select, I will get the address C2 plus D2 plus E2 plus F2 and plus G2. Again press enter. See, same result, right? But this time I did with, can you see here? This time I did with cell references. So what is the advantage of doing with cell references is you can get the result for all at once. Let me show you. See, This is my formula. Once I go to my cell where I kept my formula, there on the right corner the plus sign appears. You need to just drag and drop. This is called as copy and fill handle. Once you drag and drop, you will get all answers according to the particular positions. Okay. Now you will not get 374 again and again. You will get whatever B got, whatever C got, whatever D and whatever E, according to that you will get a total marks. Right? So this is advantage. See how useful it is? Yeah. So this is the advantage of using Excel. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about more. So we have many more things in Excel. Now let's talk about what is a simple formula. So there are two types of formula, simple and complex. Simple formula is one that uses only one arithmetic operator. You know what is arithmetic operator? Addition, subtraction, multiplication. These are arithmetic operators. So that uses one operator is called as a simple formula. So just now what I did, that sum formula was the addition was a simple formula. Okay. Now what if I want to calculate the percentage? This also we did, copy formulas with the fill handle, that once you drag and drop you get the result of all. So again I am telling you the steps. Step 1 is click on the F2. F2 is whatever the active cell, wherever your result is, then place the mouse pointer, and on the bottom right corner the mouse pointer will change into a black sign, plus sign, and then you just drag it, hold down it. Okay, when you drag it you get the formula for all. Now let's talk about complex formula. Okay, can you tell me what is a complex formula? That is the one which uses more than one arithmetic operator. For example, if we need to calculate percentage, so to calculate percentage I may use, I have to use more than two operators, right? So for that I am going to use a complex formula. Okay, let's do it. Again I am going back to my Excel sheet. So once I go to my Excel sheet, I will do the same steps, right? I have already a data I need to create the percentage. Okay. Now what is the formula of percentage? Percentage means the marks obtained, that is your marks, and the total. Okay, let me change here to marks obtained. So these are marks obtained, right? And this will be a total marks, and then I will calculate percentage. This will make the things clear. So total marks is like how many subjects are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total marks will be out of 500, correct? Same, 500, 500, 500, 500. Now let's calculate percentage. So for percentage I am going to calculate a complex formula. Again start with equals to. So the formula is marks obtained divided by total marks multiplied by 100. Now what is division? Division is this backslash. Can you see this backslash? Yeah. Then total marks, that is 500. Okay. And multiply. Multiply is this star, 100. Press enter. See, I got a percentage. So this is the way you calculate percentage using complex formula. Okay. Again I repeat, what you need to do, I have done using cell addresses, right? I have not typed 374 500. I have just selected so that I can get percentage for all at once. This is the advantage, and we have to do this way only. So I just press equals, marks obtained, just select on marks obtained cell, divided by the total, select again, multiply by 100. 100 you need to write because 100 is written nowhere. There is in no cell 100 is written, right? And then press enter. You get the result. Now you want to calculate percentage for all? No issues. Just drag and drop. It's done, right? So this is the way we can calculate percentage total of any number of data, right? You can have 100 student, 200 student, 300, no matter. You can calculate within a seconds, right? Easy way. So just do try, do practical, that is much important. Okay, and then we will continue in the next lecture.